Hey, it's Nicole, and I'm here in my home kitchen apothecary with my hair up and my sleeves off, and today I want to teach you how to make one of the most useful and versatile oils that you can have in your home apothecary, which is the St. John's Wort oil. And I'm really excited today because my 1 pound of fresh St. John's Wort arrived today from Pacific Botanicals, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and it is ready to make that oil. You see that red splotchy stuff on my finger? That's the hypericin, which is the thing that's going to make our oil red and the chemical component that we want to extract to make our very precious oil, which we can turn into salves or just keep as an oil. And I am so happy. I haven't seen this in 2 years since I moved to California. So this is like reuniting with an old friend for me, and my heart is very full. We want to focus our attention on the flowering tops of the plant, so the opened blossoms and the unopened buds, because they contain the highest concentration of hypericin. However, the stems and the leaves also include it as well. So if you're someone like me who believes that plants have grown their whole lives to be used and loved and you don't want to waste anything, we can use the whole plant to make this oil. If you're just using the flowering heads, you can pluck them off and put them into a jar, which will fill with oil later. Or if you want to use all of the flowers and the leaves, you can take the stem and grip it firmly, pull down, which then strips all of the leaves from it, leaving you a nice bare stem. That will help you to reduce some of the waste. Or if you want to go a no waste approach, you can chop it all up, stem and all. And one way I like to do that is using a pair of kitchen scissors that are for food use only. One optional step would be to add a splash of spirits like vodka to your plant material, which is called fogging. It's just enough to get them damp to cover all of the material in the jar. That can help preserve it and also extract more of the essential oils and the other chemical components that we're trying to extract from the herb. But if you're working with fresh plant material, this step isn't always necessary. I'm now going to take my jar of very slightly fogged St. John's Wort. I filled it almost to the top and packed it in there pretty densely. I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil and I'm going to pour it in until it goes over the top of the herbs. So right about there. If I want to at this point, I can add more plant material and keep topping this off just till it covers the herb, or I can leave it as it is. It's usually better to fill the jar about as full as you can get it without it spilling. That way you have less air in there, which could spoil your herb or spoil your batch of oil. So I'm actually going to pause and fill it up a little bit more. So I had a little bit more herbs to work with, so I filled my jar up almost to the top. But if you don't have any more herbs, that's okay. Just fill the jar as full as you can and work with what you have. And now I've taken a very small piece of plastic wrap here, pressed it down on top of my jar. This will help give me a nice airtight seal. If you're someone who doesn't like to use plastic wrap, that's okay. You can also just leave it as it is without an extra seal underneath, or you can use wax paper or parchment paper. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jar and I'm going to leave it in a sunny spot, like for example, an inside window, or even my picnic table outside. And if I do leave it outside, I like to bring it in at night, just in case, for a minimum of 2 weeks. 4 weeks is probably better, and I'm going to be shaking it very gently every other day or so, and soon you'll start to see a really nice, dense red color coming out in your oil. At that point, you can strain it, bottle it, and store it in a cool, dry place, and use it on cuts, scrapes, burns, sunburns, which is my favorite thing to use it for in the summer, and even muscle and nerve pain. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make St. John's Wort oil, and I hope you get a chance to make some of your own.